Good day and welcome to our short explanation of, in simple terms, what is IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Basically the as-a-service lines here. In today's cloud-oriented world, it's easy to get confused with the as-a-service acronyms. They're quite simple to understand if you ignore a lot of the technical jargon. So let's get started. There's really four things we're going to get into here. The first is just anything as a service. And AaaS means anything that you're renting rather than something you're buying. If you're connecting to it online and it's not hosted inside your own company, then it's an as-a-service product. What is infrastructure as a service? IaaS means virtual machines that you own and operate, but on the internet. IaaS means that you need to install, configure, patch, and secure your VMs, but you rely on an internet company to maintain the hardware, which means the electricity, the cooling, the physical security, and on and on and on from there. What is platform as a service? PaaS means back-end applications that run on an internet-hosted hardware. PaaS allows you to use SQL databases or a file server or many other things that are back-end applications that you would tie into with your data hosted on somebody else's server and operating system. In this case, you're not responsible for installing and patching the application. In this case, we'll take an example of SQL, but you are responsible for the data in that database and how that database is accessed, the security, the data input GUI, the reports, so on and so forth. The last one is, what is software as a service? SaaS means web-based applications. And this is very common. You'll understand this when we read it. So software as a service means that you're responsible only for the data. The cloud company that you're working with, that's providing the SaaS, is responsible for the hardware, the software, the patching, enhancements, so on and so forth. So when you basically, if you're going to log into anything online, that's probably software as a service. So think of Google Maps, MS Office Online, QuickBooks Online, so on and so forth. These as-a-service solutions are used mostly to reduce cost and increase scalability. The idea here is that if your company needs more, it can get more on demand rather than having to wait for procurement, delivery, installation, and the configuration process. This also means that if you need less, you can start paying less with just a few clicks. So the classic example here is Domino's Pizza. Their busiest day of the year is Super Bowl Sunday, and their business, I think it triples or something on that day. So they don't want to have all of those servers running all the time, and they certainly don't want to have their customers get annoyed when their software, when their systems crash. If you're trying to order a pizza online, you want your freaking pizza. So what they do is they simply contract out to Microsoft Azure, and Azure just bumps up and gives them more server capacity and more internet capacity as they need. Yeah, so the as-a-service model is a great way to deal with spikes. That's it. If you have any questions, please get a hold of us at urtech.ca. Thank you. Bye-bye.